Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Okay, sorry. Sorry for making your ears bleed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night once again. This is a great day to, being a gamer, again, admittedly, even though a very casual one for myself, but you take the meshing of video games, which you love in general, and then properties that you love so much. Like, there was a Wolverine announcement trailer earlier. There was a Knights of the Old Republic trailer, so Star Wars, and then Spider-Man 2 for PS5. And again, will they get a PS4? I don't know. Like I said, I love the Spider-Man game, PS4, which, again, I haven't beat it. As I said, I'm just kind of a casual gamer, a little bits here and there on weekends. But I do love it, for what it is. Miles Morales looks fun, but again, I wasn't going to buy it yet when I still haven't beat the first one. But there's the announcement for Spider-Man 2. So, of course, I have to watch this again, as I love Marvel. I love comics in general, Marvel, DC. I love Star Wars. I love so many geeky things, anime and whatnot, which, even though it's not anime, like I did the reaction for Project Eden, which kind of had that kind of feel to it as well. So yeah, let's just take a look at this. Dude, and it says announcement trailer, so I'm guessing it's just going to be another, like, cinematic trailer. No gameplay, but maybe I will be just a tad surprised. Here we go. Insomniac. That just looks amazing.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal.
Crave it?
One who could push me.
Oh wow, that's cool.
One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Okay, I'm just gonna watch that again quickly.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked.
Okay, so first of all, we see that little electric surge. So one of the first things you're gonna think is Electro, who's in the first Spider-Man, so that wouldn't be a stretch.
For an equal.
And you hear that accent and whatnot, searching for an equal. I'm guessing that's screaming Craven to me.
One who could push me.
That is cool.
One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me.
Yeah, definitely Craven.
Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
And then, of course, we are Venom. So, from the way this trailer teaser has, what it's given us is basically the hints, if you will, the feeling that we are, at least, I mean, again, Spider-Man, the original one, which I haven't finished yet, but, I know more or less a lot of the storyline. I mean, again, you have your Sinister Six, basically, and you battle, them throughout the game. Miles Morales, I'm not sure, I know there's, like, that corporation security thing or whatever, but, I mean, as far as, like, the villains, I don't know any yet, because I've stayed away from a lot of that. But it sounds like here we are going to have the Hunter, Kraven, always looking for a challenge. Excuse my bad sloppy dancing. And then we are Venom, which you see Venom, obviously. And I like that little kind of bait and switch where you hear Kraven and he's asking for, a worthy opponent, someone who might actually beat him. And you're waiting for Kraven, or at least for me, I'm waiting for Kraven. I'm waiting to see that lion mane come out, and then, of course, yes, we will. Saying, of course, Venom is also a thing, and of course, you get the black frame with the white spider. So, yeah, I guess is this how in this story they're, I guess, going to introduce Venom? Because again, as far as I know, in Spider-Man PS4, which I do really need to try to finish that and beat it, at least the main quest, nor Miles Morales has Venom been introduced. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think he has, so it would be an interesting introduction here. So, yeah, that's just, again, another to add to the freaking list of things that look so good, and again, I hope there is a PS4 version. Again, not that it will be as detailed as that looked, and I mean, that just like when Peter was flipping and had like the Iron Spider arms and everything, that was very detailed. We got, I guess, Peter and Miles in this game. And what I would hope, like I had originally hoped for Spider-Man PS4, is that, I mean, after I got it, I thought it would be so cool that maybe there can be some co-op as you have Peter and Miles, it looks like in that. But also if we might see some other Spider-Man, or like kind of a multiplayer mode where, people can be in, because that's one thing, of course, in PS4 Spider-Man, I love switching, like almost every time I play, I switch costumes. And sometimes within the game, between, mission points, I'll switch costumes, but almost always I'll switch costumes for each play. And, like, again, I grew up reading the comics and everything, mainly from my brother, may he rest in peace. He was a huge Spider-Man fan. I was more the X-Men, between the two of us. Anyways, of course, the Clone Saga, which is much maligned by many people, I know, but still, I love Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, and his hoodie, red suit, and other things, and to be able to, play with somebody, as Peter, and then play like as Ben, or at least in that guys are the same, someone Miles and Peter, or different whatever, different suits or whatever, it would be very cool. But again, I don't know if it's gonna give any of that. Just me speaking out there, food for thought, whatever. But always, yes, thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, even though there typically aren't many who watch my content. And as always, feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully give me a like, let me know what you think down in the comments, and comments, not comics, or comics, if there's any interesting comics, let me know, because I haven't, like, collected, and, like, continuously in so long, because they cost so much money now, so I'll just, get trades when they're on sale. So a lot of out of order reading here and there. But anyways, thank you once again for watching.